All right, we're going to teach what to do if someone does a front choke like this, or it's the same if they grab your hair, but right now let's start off with the front choke. Well, first I'll demonstrate. He's pushing into me. I'm going to grab my fingers, not overlapping, but like I'm eating a Subway sandwich. My elbows are out. I'm going to kind of fall backwards, and as I fall backwards, I'm going to pull his wrist and rotate it across and step to where I have a sturdy base. His elbow is up. That's one reason I twist it. And my elbow is locked inside of my thigh. So look, I can just pinch it here, even without holding on, and he can't get his arm out. And then I'm just going to take my hands and lift his elbow, his wrist, the direction it doesn't go, so his elbow is out of whack. Grab, twist, pull back, step. Lock my chicken wing inside of my thigh and pull his arm up the direction it doesn't go. Oh, I have a good handle on my head. So if he grabs it, look, I'm just going to have to squat lower to the ground because he's going to be holding on, ripping my hair out. And then I can do the same thing. If this were in a street fight and you wanted to be really mean, you have to do it with caution in here. But look, I would just fall down and put all my weight on his shoulder, and I'd go yank it real fast and bend his arm the way it doesn't go.
It's a great place to hold somebody down. They have, like, I can't get to her. She's got her whole body weight pinning my shoulder to the floor.
Hey buddy, are you gonna leave me alone? Or do I have to break your arm?
Yeah, don't break it.
Fight.
What do you want to add?
Let's talk about some good bad guy theatrics, right? We kind of have to make a realistic situation. Nobody's really threatened by, like, I'll do a bad example. Nobody's really threatened by, like, this attack, right? You gotta grab them, and then the reality is, if somebody grabs you by the neck, they're not just squeezing, they're probably gonna try to find a wall behind you, like to pin you against the wall, right? They might be going for a one-handed choke because you happen to be next to a wall, so you wanna move quickly. Bad guys, when you get your arm here, look, just extend your arm, but do it with a push, right? You don't have to give a big squeeze and hurt your partner, but definitely walk into them and give them some forward pressure, because that's a big piece of it when she grabs me, is that when I lean back, it gives me, right, let's turn just a little bit, there we go. Now I can make mine. It gives me the ability to stretch their arm completely out and take away all the slack.
Yeah, you want their elbow past their elbow. Like,
right.
My elbow needs to be out here.
I kind of have this chicken wing over the armpit. If I wrap around just the elbow, they'll get their arm back every time. So you almost have to, like, stretch like you're pulling the arm off, right? Make sure you're rotating their thumb down. That's one more piece to think about. I can't let their hand spin inside my hand. I have to have control over it. That grip that Mindy's talking about with your knuckles lining up, that's very important. If I grab with just my fingers on top of each other, I've got a strong squeeze, but I can't stop their wrist from rotating. So I grab knuckles aligned. Now it's kind of twist. Make sure you're not twisting the wrong direction and giving them good access to a better choke, right? I want to use, like, my arm that's behind them, the one that would be smacking them on the back of the head, is the one that's going to come over the top. And then I'll lean into them. I want my back kind of leaning up against their back as I'm pulling. Then I'll get down low. Cool. Y'all ready to try it out? We'll set this up with just one long timer. Be good.